Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Aaron.
My name is Derek.
And we're ULI
Urban Lifestyle Investments.
Today, what we're going to talk about here in this video is about mental health and how health equals wealth. There's a lot to talk about in this video, obviously, but I'm just going to start off here about how health can equal wealth. Basically, is about the things that we eat on a daily basis. That obviously has a lot to do with it. We got to treat our bodies like it's a temple, from eating, leafy greens and vegetables to fruits, having our protein shakes, and just eating lean meats and all the above. That's really good for our bodies and inside of our systems to have everything function properly. I find it highly important, and the reason why I'm talking about that and tying that with wealth is because, like they say, health is wealth. As time progresses and as time moves on, obviously we're going to get older, and the older we get, the more we got to watch out for the foods that we eat. I'm not by any means a nutritionist or anything like that, so you don't necessarily have to follow what I'm talking about. But if you do your own research on that, or if you hire a nutritionist, or look into the different food groups and everything like that, you'll find your niche of what you like that's actually healthy for you, and that will get you moving on a daily basis. I find that highly important because, like I said, health is wealth, and that's going to be the next step to creating that foundation of that empire for your family and future generations to come. Derek, you want to pick up off of that?
Yeah, I actually do want to pick up on this. One of the main things is I actually want to tie this in recently what happened with like the Will Smith event. I've always been a huge Will Smith fan, man. I would watch all the shows and stuff like that, and just to see what happened with him on how he had to check himself in a mental institute, and he ended up slapping Chris Rock. I'm just thinking about that situation. Black men, you guys have to take care of yourself and invest in your mental health. There's a lot of black people that are in the inner city and urban communities, or even black men that have a lot of money, a lot of wealth, and they're not investing in their mental health. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care how many women you can get, how great your life is. If your mental health is not good, you're going to end up making those type of decisions. You're going to end up being on your day at the Grammy and slapping another comedian and end up in a situation where now you're banned for 10 years and the whole world is talking about what happened. And the reason why I like to use Will Smith's situation as a good example is because a lot of us look at him as an icon, especially off of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I've always been a big fan, and I'm a big fan of Chris Rock too. I just like comedians and comedy. And the sad thing about it is when you see a man who has it all, he falls into this mindset where he's just mentally broken. You even see him at the Grammy, he's mentally broken.
He was tearing up.
Yeah, and that's the reason why it's so important. If you get that wealth and you get that money, get you a psychiatrist, get you a therapist. If you have a woman who is toxic, or she has issues, or she has problems, get a therapist, talk to her. If she's too much and she's having issues with you, and she doesn't see that vision you have, and this really ties in what Aaron is saying. Like me, myself, I work out, I eat healthy, I go to the gym consistently, I bodybuild, I work on my entrepreneurship goals, I go to my 9 to 5, and I put in work and do there. I'm working on everything to make myself better, and including my mental health. I take care of that too. Take care of all faucets of your life. Don't let one faucet run to the point where you find yourself in a situation where you cannot be successful anymore because you made a huge mistake. We as black men in general, we don't like to take care of our mental health. I had a really bad habit of this, and I remember my dad coming and talking to me saying, "Son, you have to learn to take care of your mental health. You need to take a step back and take care of your mental health when you're doing stuff, or you will fall into a situation where you're going to end up losing everything you work towards and what you want to be."
And speaking about that too, Derek, I'm going to elaborate off of that, man. It's highly important to take some time to yourself. Vacations are necessary. Vacations are important. Also, get your rest. Rest is highly important too. A lot of people say that, oh, team no sleep this, team no sleep that. Don't follow all that mumbo jumbo. Trust me. If you get your proper amount of rest and you take days off from work or from whatever you're doing, trust me, all of that is gonna tie into your mental health and it's gonna help you for the better. Um, Another thing to bounce off of that too is, just to take your vitamins, your daily vitamins. That's going to help too as well as far as the health spectrum of, getting yourself up to par and getting yourself going every day on a daily basis too as well. But what Derek was talking about earlier, I'm going to talk about that a little bit too as far as in regards to Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. There's a whole lot of things going on with that controversy and whatnot. But I just want to let you guys know that to all the fellas out there, especially us black men specifically, you know, look out for yourself and make sure you're good before you hop into anything that has anything to do with a relationship. Like they say, you gotta love yourself first before you can love anybody else, and that's as real as it gets. So definitely, look deep down inside yourself. And to the woman out there, that's the same for you too, vice versa. Before you get into a relationship, look deep down inside yourself. If you need to work on yourself and to improve yourself more, you go ahead and do that. Because the better you are when you enter into a relationship, the better the overall picture of the relationship is going to flow and go. So, I just wanted to talk about that. And manipulation is real. Let me just throw that out there too. Manipulation is very real out here because everybody can see it. With Jada Pinkett Smith, with the whole situation, saying that she didn't even want to get married to Will Smith, but her mother pursued to have the wedding go on anyway. I seen that through a news source. I forget which one it was, but I seen that. And obviously, she's not over Tupac, even though it's been over 25 years. She's not over him, and the world can clearly see that. And so that's a lot of shoes to be filled. And I mean, obviously, Will Smith is trying to do that, but at the same time, Will Smith can get any woman that he absolutely wants to get. But I understand his situation at the same time because he really loves Jada and really wants things to work. But at the same time, you got to check yourself to know yourself to move out of those toxic situations, because if you don't, it can ruin you and possibly your career. So just be careful out there. To anybody who's watching this video, be aware of your mental health. Get you a psychologist if you need to. Go to therapy. Get you a nutritionist. Whatever you need to do to have yourself be straight and be on that right path to bettering yourself and being strong. That's the route that I would rather have you guys go instead of the opposite way and have things be completely bad. You do matter. You are cared about. You are loved. So stay strong and like this video if you agree with any of the things that me or Derek has said. And please share this to your friends, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.